Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jenna here, and well, I'm making this as I'm waiting for the bus. About 4 hours prior to prior to putting this video up. So, a little summary of the section. All 3 arrows. I think it's got a bunch of arrows for some reason. But like I said, I think I'm close to getting this done. Anyway, so it starts off with one of those, hey, no, we're not gonna, we're not gonna, charge any AP. So it's one of those no battle quests. So it starts off with we got everyone relaxing after after they all pretty much made lunch, thanks and Europa. She's like they're all complimenting Europa because she's the one that suggested it the last time. Sorry, taking a sip of coffee. So yeah, that all happens, but Musashi takes off. And that's where she comes across Muramasa. And she's there, and also, she goes off. She tells the main character. Like I said, in my case, it's Solaria. And she ends up noticing that Adele and Macarius is still there, or have followed her. And she also notices that Muramasa's there. She basically says, so basically, you're going to wait until Ephasis gives us the summoning circle thing, and you're going to kill Solaria. And yeah, I'm going to cut off her head. But then they go back and forth, and he eventually relents. Anyway, they of course head back. Then they notice that someone is there. Well, they notice that there's enemies coming. And this is basically Canis. She's pissed. Okay, she is really pissed that that people that came after them were not only was it Ashiya Douman, Caster of Limbo still, but it's also Castor and Pollux, the Dioscuri twins. So she gets all fired up because she, like I said, she's pissed. And basically, one more thing. I did do some rolls for for Ibuki Doji. And I'm like, okay. I looked at who does a voice. And it's also Shuten Doji, aka all versions of Okita. Lumine from Genshin. And of course, my favorite character in Honkai, Rita Rollsweiss, Miss Aoyuki. Now, with Ibuki, I could hear quite a bit of Rita. And yes, I did summon her. So basically, when I did summon her, I basically said this right here that Kane is saying, "Let's freaking go." Shoot, I gotta get her to 4th stage ascension, and then max out. Luckily, I got the 50 HP, the 50 hip, the 50 EXP cards in the mail, or they were in the shop. Anyway, yeah. So she goes, "Let's freaking go." We do end up defeating Castor and Pollux. Afterwards, Douman takes away Europa. Takes her back to where Zeus is. Okay. Then we end up fighting Castor and Pollux again. They get, after the fight, Castor, right there, goes behind main character, Solaria, and is about ready to cut off her head. He's already hurt because he uses authority. Wait, hold on. Before this happens, though, Adele tells Pollux, "You make me sick. You defend him all the time. You don't have a single thought in your head that's your own." And Pollux says, "Well, what about you?" She says, "Yes, I defend Macarius, but I also have thoughts in my head that are my own. You don't." And that's not exactly word for word. It's how I see what she said to him. I mean, what she said to her. Castor's is like really pissed, and it's because I don't know who it was that says, but yeah, it's because you, in proper human history, the real the Castor of the Dioscuri twins was human. So yeah, that's he's basically pissed off because he hates humans, and it still gets me that the Dioscuri twins, when you hear them speak, because you don't hear them speak first, and I wish they would have done that, honestly. I wish well, back when it was still Delightworks, and now it being with Single, I wish they would have included like the voices, them recording the lines. Anyway, the voice actor and actress for the Dioscuri twins are real life brother and sister. Yuma Ueda and her brother, I don't remember his first name, but they're the Ueda siblings of voice acting. Anyway, so it's perfect because I think it's perfect because they could play off each other so well. I mean, it'd be like if I was going to some kind of voice acting, or even actual acting role with my sister, you know, because her and I, we play off each other well. I mean, I told her the other day, her and I think so alike, it's scary. Sure, we do kind of have our hatred things towards each other, but that's siblings all the time. But in the end, we both. Check the time. Okay, I got about 5 to 10 minutes. 15 if it's that one driver. Anyway, so I hate when that happens. Oh, right there. Anyway, yeah, my sister and I. But in the end, we love each other because we're brother and sister. So here's the thing. They're playing off each other so well. Castor and Pollux can't play off each other so well, so why not get an actual brother and sister to do it? And Adele is right. She's constantly like, oh, big brother? Yes, big brother. Of course, big brother. Big brother, calm down. You know, and it's like big brother this, big brother that, all that. Anyway. So he ends up going behind Solaria and is about ready to cut off her head when he basically, you know, Pollux says, you figured it out. Figured out their weakness is the master herself. So, trying to think what else. Because I played through this last night. But I was gonna do it, but I'm like, you know, I gotta get home. I get home, take care of stuff, and go to bed. Anywho. Well, he basically said, now we're gonna kill you guys too. But I want you to see me kill her. Basically in that sense. Make any false moves and I will cut off her head. Well, someone makes it, I think it was Mosh, makes a step towards us like, you know, eventually. Then they notice that there's that they notice that there's a power emanating from, you know, you. And they go, Castor's all like, that's impossible. Unless it's you. You know, he says that it's you. It's like something about how she's got some kind of power, or, you know, the main character's got some power in them that goes against the gods. And that's where her face comes. It's like, yeah, that was me. I had something put into the food that they all ate. They can now kill you. All of them. Including not just Solaria, but someone else. Someone else's. That is when Adele and Macarius come in and just do something that would hold them down. At least they totally destroyed the Dioscuri twins. So the Dioscuri twins, they're gone. And I'm gonna quote TFS Cooler. That's partially because I do this quote. I like quoting this, and I also watched Definitely Not Definitive. Watched the first Cooler movie. Sorry, shit, I can't remember the guy's name, but Bethany and, you know, the other person Definitely Not Definitive. That's not the end of Cooler. Spoiler alert. You'll see why in the next Cooler movie. Anyway. In the first one, Cooler makes one of my favorite quotes. Well, I hope somebody picks up that phone, because I freaking called it. Yeah, Pepe's being his usual thing. He basically tells Castaria what's going on. So anyway, that's gonna be for this one. I'm maybe doing some, like, you know, I'm gonna count how many arrows there are in this next one. So I'm gonna go ahead and just like, you know, do one or two of them from there. I'm gonna probably get 2 or more. I mean, if there's 6 of them, I'm gonna count. If there's like 6 arrows, I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, do one for 3, and part 1 is the first 3 arrows. Part 2 is gonna be the last 3. Anyway, that's it for that's gonna be it for this video. Until next time, as and thank y'all for watching. Take care of yourselves.